So then, I've decided to start a career mode, which is pretty late on in the game, but yeah, I just fancied it, to be honest with you. I've sort of had enough of online at the minute after being taken out quite often, and I just don't really have the motivation online anymore. I only practice for really about 2 hours on Sundays for AOR, and most of that time is just messing about. Yeah, so I've decided to start a career mode as Renault, and I'm gonna try and get him back to the top of the podium. I think they start off as third to last in the performance thing, which is needed, to be honest, because if I went any higher I think I'd be able to win straight away. I'm using simulation damage and strict corner cutting just to make it as realistic as possible, and I'm not going to use any flashbacks because it's cheating really. Won't be able to do that online, so there's no point in using it in career mode. Yeah, I just skipped all that bit where that woman's talking because no point in listening to her. I'm going to skip practice as well because I actually know all the tracks. And here we are for the first lap in Q1. I've decided to do it on softs just because might as well see what the grip's like, see how the car handles. And so far it's been a pretty decent lap. Missed the apex slightly there and could have taken more speed on exit. Quit that apex nicely but got oversteer on the exit. Missed the apex there. And I'm actually running 8.6 wings, so it's a bit crazy we're still getting understeer even though we're running that high wings. And so far it's been an okay first sector, and now I've got a decent exit off there, and that should be able to give us a decent sector 2 time. And then we come to the fast chicane, just missed the optimal line, but we don't cut, so we can actually get a banker lap in. Braking pretty much spot on through there. A lot of oversteer on exit though. Through here, that's pretty nice. Couldn't really go quicker. Bit hesitant on the braking and turning into that penultimate corner, and the final corner missed the apex again. So this has been quite a scrappy lap, but it's managed to put us above our teammate, I think. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. He just got ahead and was actually skipped on to the end of the session, because that's when the best conditions are. Track evolution's quite big on this game, so it's quite important to go out at the end of the session to set you up, but not too late, just in case you mess it up and you can have another go. And here we are on the super softs, and they've gone extremely wide starting the lap. That's going to lose us at least 1/10 going down to turn 1. And then Massa gets in the way completely. Just blocks us massively. Lose a lot of time there. So now we need to proper go for it in this middle sector. So far, it's been pretty much perfect since that turn 1 and 2. Flat through there. Braking in between the 150 metre board. Meet the apex, get good traction. Through here it's just flat out all the way through. Now heavy braking, 100 metre board, clip the apex, get on the power as early as possible. Then we've got on the power pretty much spot on there to give us a good run. And we've missed the optimal line again, just slightly. That'll probably lose us about 2/10 because we had to scrub off a bit of speed going into that second part of the chicane, and now that bit's pretty much perfect, no oversteer, unlike last time. Perfect through there again. perfect apex, now final corner. Bit of oversteer, but got the job done. And that's going to put us in P15, so we just scraped in to Q2. Out-qualified our teammate, which was expected. And now we're into Q2. We're just going to go straight on to super soft because no point in going on soft in this session. We need to set both. Well, we need to set a time on both of the tyres. Set super softs this session. There's a setup I'm running. You can slow it down if you want to see it all. But it's pretty much standard, to be honest with you. Use the same for every track apart from change the wings and maybe the brake pressure, that's about it. But as you can see, starting now, miss the apex turn 1 and get a bit wide. That's compromised our run down to turn 3. Braking pretty much perfectly. Clip the apex, good on the power. Missed the apex there though, put us onto the curb. Flat out. First sector, only 3/10 off Massa, he's in pole position at the minute. But now Bottas has actually gone quicker. 100 metre board. Clip the apex, and as you can see we've clipped the curb, got oversteer and bang. That's us out the race. Out of the quali session. And there's a replay of it. Could just get a twitch, correct it. But on simulation damage, that's it. Only contact with the wall with your wheels coming off. Which is pretty good because if you made that mistake in real life, your wheel would be gone as well. So that's pretty realistic. Yeah, but that's us starting in 16th position. I don't think we would have got through to Q3 anyway, but I think I could have got about 12th, something like that. But yeah, we get all them upgrade points, which I'm actually going to do the upgrade after the episode. Because I've not really decided what to change yet. And I might not actually upgrade the car all the way because then it might be too easy come the end of the season. But here we are for the start of the race. And I'll leave it to Crofty.
The atmosphere is heavy with expectation and anticipation, and bearing the weight of that burden today is a place we know very well indeed.
And the strategy we're actually going to use is one stop, although it won't let us change it to that, but that's what we're going to do. Start on softs and then just go on to mediums. Take a bit of fuel out, because it's likely there'll be a safety car. At the start of the stint, you want to be on as little fuel as possible, so you have less understeer, and the car gets a lot more grip. Oh yeah, this was the first race I've done on this account, so it was giving me the tutorials, but just ignore that. And as you can see, we've actually got a pretty decent start, got a bit of oversteer, but we've already gained a position. We moved to the outside, very cautious, a bit of contact, but somehow we didn't lose our front wing. And Magnus and our teammate is still on the outside. And we're just going to outbrake him into here. But he still sends it up the inside. But we have the inside line for the next corner, so we keep that position. And I get very wide onto the exit curb. And now already the cars ahead are building a gap. But I'm going to push as hard as I can to catch back up. Because if we lose time to these, then we'll just lose even more time not having slipstream. So we need to get right onto the back of them, ready for the next start of the next lap, so we can go for an overtake. And the AI goes so slow when we get a good run off the corner. The one-tone button have collided. Oh, bloody hell! We've lost our front wing. Went airborne for a second, and the safety car's been deployed. Now we need to pick because we don't actually have a front wing. We're actually going to put medium tyres on because they'll get us as far as we can into the race. We won't be able to one stop from now on. We're going to have to make another pit stop at the end, which has ruined our strategy, but it means we can push all the way, which is good in one sense, but we're also going to have to hope for another safety car to be able to stay with the Force Indias and Williams. Might be a bit unrealistic, but hopefully we can stay around that position, about P7, P8. And we actually come out the pits in last because Button and Alonso retired from that, I think, so not a good race from McLaren. But now we cut on to the end of the safety car period, as the safety cars actually coming in. We're actually going to try and get a good run, but we're just going to keep it really close just because we don't want to lose another front wing now, or get caught up and lose half of it and then we're losing time throughout the stint. So into turn 1 we can see there's yellow flags out. I've been told previously that there's Vettel going slowly because he's got issues, and now Verline just slams into the back of him and we are lucky to escape that. Extremely lucky. I don't know what's wrong with Vettel for him to be going that slowly, but I'll take it. 2 positions out of nothing. But now we're right on the back of Sainz, so there's more yellow flags which must be for the cars behind. But right behind Sainz. See if we can make a move going to the fast chicane. Because we know the AI get a bad exit off here. As you can see in the slipstream, but so Sainz, and that just shows our lack of speed compared to the other cars, even though we are running pretty high wings. But I wouldn't expect it to be that bad, and all the cars ahead are scrapping it out. Contact between Ericsson and Sainz. Sainz goes to the inside, we're going to try and follow him through. And we go up the inside here, very close to the back of Sainz, but we get the job done. We're just going to try and keep with the soft runners, because they're on the softer tyres than us, so it should naturally be quicker anyway. But my pace is decent round here, so we should be able to keep up with the cars. And Henrietta was actually in 15th, which is a bit shocking. He mustn't have pitted yet. A lot of these cars wouldn't have pitted yet actually. As you can see, they're actually pitting now, but we go down the inside. The Sainz, and that's another position. Now look at all these cars pitting, we're going to gain a lot of positions effectively. We're back where we started really, before the safety car came out, as we get a lot of overstay coming out of there. And Sainz might have a run on us here. Is he going to go to the inside? No. Also, one thing I've noticed with the AI is they don't actually go for any moves, and they don't defend any moves either. So it's really easy, if they overtake you, it's really easy to get back past straight away. So I don't know whether to abuse that or not, but say if it's for a good position, like in the points, I'm definitely gonna throw it back up the inside to keep the position. As there you can just see he's given us all the space, and then he's just backed off on the exit as well, so overtaking's really easy on the AI, which is one of the problems with career mode, I think, or just single player races. The AI can't drive against you. If they're not backing out of moves or letting you pass, they're hitting you off or just being stupid. There's no other cars have pitted and we've gone up the inside of NASA again. Very easy. He's not even trying to defend it or anything. He's just let us straight past. But we've got Rosberg right behind us now. And we've got Kvyat right ahead of us, so we need to get a move on, try and get ahead of Kvyat. Even though Rosberg ain't part of our race, really, he's on a completely different strategy in a miles faster car. We just want to get ahead of Kvyat so we don't lose time. And we might go for a move here. Let's see, look at that. Straight up the inside, easy as you like. And look how much time I've gained out the traction zone. Now we cut on to the end of the lap. We've got Hulkenberg miles ahead, and we've got Rosberg. We're just going to let him through. We lose minimal time because he goes past on the straight. And now we're going to get a slipstream, but we're not going to go for the overtake because it will just cost us time. There's no point. Now we cut on to a lap later, or half a lap later, and we've actually got Hamilton right up behind us now. And he goes round the outside, but I don't want to let Hamilton through because I don't like him, so I've defended that one. We'll probably let him pass on the straight though. But yeah, if you can't already tell, I don't actually like Hamilton at all. So whenever he comes up behind me, I'm not going to let him through. He's going to get through Nardo really easily. Just put it straight into him. But he's gone really deep by taking a tight line. But we're not actually going to fight back because that'll just cost us time. And now we've got Raikkonen behind us and we're obviously going to let him through. Easy as you like for Kimi. Let him up the inside, brake early for him as well. There we go. I think we're going to be pitting on like lap 20. Probably around that mark. So we just got to stretch out the tyres as Hulkenberg pits. So we're actually in P4 now. And Hamilton's also pitted. So that's a bit strange. I thought that was a bit early, to be honest. But the AI actually went for super softs again, which is a bit crazy. Now we've got Verstappen, and I've actually cut that, but he actually does get past. And now I've got Hulkenberg, who recently pitted, so he's on fresh mediums. He's going to fly right past. But we're going to defend the inside, and this is, as I was saying, so easy to defend. He doesn't try and hold it around the outside. He doesn't go aggressive on the brakes. We can just take our normal braking position and slot right in front of him. But now we actually pit on lap 16. Clip the wall on the entry to the pits. We've got the braking spot on. Hopefully the team can give us a good pit stop now. Possibly make us jump a few positions. We're going to put on soft tyres, go all the way to the end. I was thinking maybe stretch out to about lap 20, put a set of supers on, but that might be too risky. So yeah, I might have lost too much time on the mediums if I stayed out any longer as well. So yeah, we're now just going to try and hold our position, to be honest with you. We've got Perez behind us, who's extremely fast, even though he's on the slower compound. He's going to go up the inside. Look at that. So easy to defend. They've got no aggression whatsoever. If it's going to be this easy in the future, might as well start at the back. Just make my way through. And as you can see, Lewis Hamilton actually retired from the race. I'm not sure why, but that's brought out a safety car. I didn't bother to look on the replay, which I should have done, but that's a free position, and it's also given us a chance to attack the cars ahead of us and run a great position. P6, Who would have thought we'd be in that position after starting in 15th and actually being last at the end of lap 2? Or lap 1 even, when we broke our front wing off, but now Verstappen's got an amazing exit on us, nowhere near him. But he's battling it out with Raikkonen, I think, maybe Vettel. That would be Raikkonen, because Vettel had that issue. And he's actually got past him, and we're going to just go at the inside. We've gone on the grass a bit. Yeah, and got the move done, so that's 5th position. And I'm not sure if Verstappen's going to be able to make it to the end, because he's on supers, so he might have to pit again. Hopefully he does, because that's another position, but it doesn't matter anyway, because we've got straight past him into a corner that's not usually made for overtaking. So now we're into 4th position. And we're just going to have to defend for our lives. I mean, look at the gap Rosberg has built already. It's huge. We've got Verstappen coming right back at us. We're going to defend it on the outside. Make contact, lose a bit of our front wing, but that was my fault. I actually turned in too early. And turned right into him. And now I've got Raikkonen. But he didn't go for it. And we'd have fly up the inside and it gives us the room. So that's what I was saying before, just too easy. And now we've actually got a shocking exit. Verstappen's going to be able to go around the outside, but yep, throw it up the inside and we keep the position. So I think even if it was in a winning position there and Rosberg was behind us, actually be able to keep the lead anyway. DRS enable now, so it's going to be even harder. 3 wide, a bit of contact with Raikkonen and Verstappen. I think Verstappen's had contact and maybe spun out, I don't know. Probably lost a bit of his front wing, but that was very, very aggressive from Raikkonen. And now he's coming at us up the inside of the fast chicane. We're going to hold it round the outside. Get the job done. He's going to come back at us though, actually. Round the outside. Nah, he won't be able to. The AI just don't go for that. I knew that straight away. And the front wing is hindering us massively now. Look at that, the understeer through there. Oversteer on exit as well. Tyres are getting a bit overheated maybe. I doubt they're getting warm by this stage. But yeah, again, too easy. Just take the normal racing line and keep the position. And as you can see, Hulkenberg is miles away. So the podium is out of reach at the minute. We've got Raikkonen, and Hamilton's actually out of the race now, so that was a mistake from earlier. Hamilton didn't retire then. But he's retired now, so that's a position. Someone ahead of us must have retired before. I'm not sure who it was, can't really remember. But I'll take that. Now we're in 3rd, fighting for the podium with 4 laps to go. Can we hold on to it with a massive train of cars behind us? And we got very wide onto the curb. We're going to throw it up the inside of Raikkonen. Easy. Just keep the position. As you can see through there, we're going to have to lift up massively due to our front wing. But I think Verstappen actually pitted from that little collision we had when we went 3 wide. And his teammates just set faster swap, and then he sets faster swap. So yeah, he must have pitted to another set of super softs. That was either his tyres just going, or him having contact with Raikkonen and giving him a damaged front wing or something like that. We've actually had a bit of contact there. I'm not sure how. But he must have just had a greater run than us, and I don't know why he's trying to move there. It's really a one-way corner. But through here we get a good exit. But slipstream. Gonna put him on the inside. A little bit of wheel banking. Throw it back up the inside, and he's generous, so he give us the room. Yellow flags, not really sure what happened, but it weren't anything to do with us. And then now he's going to go to the outside. He thought about it, but he really just didn't have the aggression. Just why he called the other AI. And as it looks of now, we're actually going to hold third position, just due to the AI not wanting to overtake us. He's gone up the inside again, and we've managed to throw it up the inside again. And the fuel's actually pretty bad at this stage. We need to save with 2 laps to go, which isn't ideal. I want to be pushing. He's actually gone round the outside. We've gone very deep in the corner and pushed him out wide. And he's dropped back, which gives us breathing space until the next part of the lap where he's gone round the outside again. But he's just not tried it. So easily again we hold on to the position. And our tyres are actually on 65%, which is pretty bad. Say we put them on a lap 16 and we had a 4-lap safety car. But Raikkonen's going to go around the outside, and guess what? We're just going to throw it up the inside, and he backs out. And now we're holding on still. It's third position. Hulkenberg miles gone, and Rosberg's probably coming to the finish line soon. So there's no chance of catching any of the cars ahead. It's just all about stopping Raikkonen getting past. And look at the understeer through there. Is he going to try it again round it? He is. Contact. He's just slammed into the side of us. Squeezed him out again. Give us a bit of breathing space. But he's definitely going to come back at us for the next sector. Or even the end of this sector. He's already caught up under the brakes and on traction. We're just going to keep on the inside. And he's hit us. And span out. I don't know what happened. From my view, that's completely Raikkonen's fault. And now Massa, the only one to properly have a go at us all race. He's, but again, just defended easily. I'm going to show a replay at the end of that collision. Because, pretty controversial right at the end of the race. Managed to hold P3 though, and that's the podium in the first race. I'm not sure if it's going to be getting any better than that on this current performance level. But yeah, that's awesome. We've got a podium in our first race for Renault. Sort of already a third of the way there. We're trying to get him onto the top step. We're on the third step. Rosberg absolutely battered us though. Look at that, 38 seconds off first. And we had a safety car on like what, 20? So he's miles gone. And here's the replay then. So as you can see, there's no room whatsoever on the inside. We see him. And he still goes for the inside. And look how close that is. That save is mental. That's probably the best save I've ever done. And a perfect time as well, because I wouldn't have used the flashback to go back and carry on, because that's just cheating. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back for the next episode, probably this time next week. Let me know if I can improve anything, or what upgrade you actually want me to do. And until next time, see you later.